Hey guys, so today we're going to go ahead and jump outside, do a little bit of shooting today. I've got this old PSE junker bow. I forget how long I've had this guy, but you can see it's got a bunch of junk on it, including camo duct tape. So yeah, I got this thing pretty much completely wrapped. You can see the original lime green limbs underneath, but nonetheless, we're going to fling some arrows at our little target setup. And we recently got this reversa target. Well, let's see if we can get a few arrows in the red. Hoping to harvest some whitetail here in a week or so. So we need to get some extra practice. How you like them cracks? Oh! So normally I'm sitting on this little bucket chair. This is where I prefer to sit anytime I'm in my little pop-up blind, just because this is as good as it gets. If you're in a pinch and you need to turn at the right time, I feel like these swivel chairs, like if you're going to be sitting in a chair and you're going to be bow hunting, it really helps out with lining up your shot in a tight spot. And today we're going to be playing around and using some of our homemade arrow fletching. So these are some turkey feathers that we repurposed. Let's go ahead and see where we hit at pretty much 10 yards. I got a nice little piece of hide. Pretty awful. Perfect. 90% of the time, the deer is going to react to the shot. Well, maybe not 90% of the time, but you catch my drift. And this target is pretty nice in the sense that oh man, in the biscuits. Doesn't get much better than that right there. As you guys can see, tight grouping, and we got him right on the low side, which is key. I think I'm assuming this might be a buck just because of the little rise, the high rise behind the brows. But that right there, man, if that deer drops just a touch, I mean, that is a dead deer right there. So 2 shots back to back, I will take that any day. Hokey doke. So let's see if we can repeat our shots. Ugh, that was a little bit low. Okay, 2 really bad shots back to back. It's right in the bone. All right, that one felt pretty good. That was a good shot. Let's keep slinging our homemade feathers. In the money. And if anybody's wondering, hey, why don't you practice at a farther yardage? In my experience, the closer you are, the better, because as soon as you let that arrow fly, the sound is going to travel much faster than your arrow. So the deer is going to react. So depending on how far away you are, I mean, it's critical, but oof, liver shot. And I move my legs around in awkward positions because I'm not sure what position my legs will be in whenever that opportunity presents itself. So I kind of do a lot of different poses, but of course, every time my shoulders are aligned with my target as far as where I need to be sending this arrow. So that was a bad shot. And those are both in the lung. And that one was right in between the heart and the liver. Boom. Smooth pull back all the way to the anchor point. Don't commit yourself. That's what I'm trying to do here, is I always try to stay committed. And it's the best way to shoot. And fun point I will make is that these arrows are not perfect at all. The fletching on them is half best at that. But no, at this distance, it really doesn't matter. You just need something to help the arrow shaft find its path, and that's all we're doing here. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and shoot a few more arrows. Right where I wanted it. Kill spot. Doesn't get any better than that. Right there. Got a piece of the heart on that one too. This is what I'm talking about, baby. This is where it's at right here. You can't go wrong with those types of shots. You're getting in the vital V and you're hitting it right into the blood bag, because right there, I mean, those lungs are they're gonna leak a lot of blood for you. You can see we got a little bit of we got the top part of the heart there. Let's try it again, one more time. Really liking the reverse target system. Gonna have to buy a few more of these just because it's a lot better than me using spray paint to draw my own buck. Smooth pull. And if you're a guy that maybe you hunt out of a saddle or something, you know, maybe you have a decent sized tree in your yard, it is a good idea to go ahead and climb up that tree, practice using your saddle. That way, when of course you have that day where you're able to actually get into the woods or out in the brush, you're pretty natural in all your movements. You're not having to think about anything. You're just reaching for things instinctively because you're investing a lot of time into practicing. But this is typically how close I prefer to be. And right there, it doesn't get much better than that. Right there, perfect spot where I need to be shooting. I'm hopeful that here in the next week or so, we're gonna have us a nice sized buck or maybe a couple females that we'll be able to harvest. Appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you can. We do appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next video.